Okay, so Sam is here. I'm going to get started now because we got a decent amount to get through and I want to beat the game by the end of today's stream. So, next scene. I think the webcam is at about the right angle and place. So we got some levels to go through, and bosses. But first, we're gonna do some optional stuff just to grind out some medals because I need probably more than what I can get in just the levels that I've got, the mandatory levels that I've got left. Gonna move that. So yeah, we're gonna go back, find some optional levels because I need medals. Yep. I didn't get the moon medals here. I mean, it's sun medals I'm concerned with, but I may as well get the moon ones while I'm here, in case we need them. So, how are you doing today, Sam, since you're here? Like half the people that would normally be here are still out, which is completely unforgivable. Nah, it's fine. I mean, people that are out now would only be missing the random grinding. Yeah, you're right. Random grinding because I don't want to get to Etherbat and then see the required 100 and something. The 17, whatever my current count is, plus 17. And I need 17 more medals. I'm gonna get that in just like one boss and one night stage. There's a sun medal. Good. I can slag the others, I won't see. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Little bit still out of breath because I went out for a walk earlier and I was like power walking like pretty quickly. And I was quite out of breath by the time I got home. But other than that, I'm good. I mean, as you might have seen on the group chat, I was messing around on Minecraft earlier and got some nice progress done on my world. I think there's a level over here. Yes, there is. Oh, that's Act 1. No, I want, like, Act 3. There's a level down here. Oh no, just a 1-up. 1-ups are good. We're gonna want 1-ups. Of course. Where health? Oh, here we go. Act 3. There's one sun medal. But hey, one is better than... one more than I've got already is better than not getting it. Good start. Good start. I had to jump there. Okay, there's the sun level that we need. Right. Ah! Mentioned doing Minecraft. I would definitely be up for a collab stream. For like a collab Minecraft stream. Definitely. We should do that at some point. That's a really good idea. Boosting there. There we go. Didn't want to boost there and constantly die. Also, we are going to put all our level up stuff into the Werehog from now on. I want him to have a decent health bar and strength and stuff. We got all the combat moves we need. I'm gonna put everything into the Werehog now. Trying to remember if there's another day stage, another optional day stage here. I think there might be, but I might be the Werehog to get to it. We'll transform, or well, change it to night anyway. Now loading. In the Xbox version, there's a cutscene of Sonic like transforming between the normal and Werehog. PS3, it's just a loading screen with the medals on it. So go in there, get whatever's in. Oh, it's an optional night level. There were optional night levels. It has sun levels. We're going in. The laws of time are mine. Indeed. Indeed. Although I suppose it's more just a gameplay way of saying wait till night instead of just having wait until night on the menu, which I think you can do as well. Don't know if I've ever played this level. I must have done. I think it's just an arena one. So, alright, prepare to hear the battle music. Oh, there's a little enemies as well. Lovely. But hey, it'll get us some XP. It'll turn around and find any. We'll get us some medals. Oh, they're going to be in the doors, aren't they? Go away. Smash circle. Combat jazz. Mm-hmm. More of that combat jazz. Actually, I say XP, I don't... Are these not dropping XP? I guess they're just here to distract while you get whatever collectibles there are here. I'm going to need to bring a key over there. Yeah, the optional levels in Unleashed are very odd. Not what I would necessarily always call good. Even by the fact I completely forgot this level existed, even though I think I have played it before, just a long while ago. Is this the key for that one? I don't think it is. Yeah, that's not the right colour. Right, we're gonna leave that in the middle there. Find where it's supposed to go. Alright. I don't have time to fight you. Gotta open doors. That's a real interesting premise for a level. Opening doors. It's Hotel Mario, except in reverse. We're opening doors instead of closing them. Go away! Ah, this is where the green one will go. Where did I put it? Yeah. Yeah, this is Hotel Mario, but in reverse. Put it in the actual thing, Sonic. Hotel Sonic. Oh, you're out, so muted. But here, have a view. Welcome. You can't hear me, but yeah. You should make sure you hurry back so that you get here in time for actual game stuff. Not just random grinding. Because grinding is really what we want in a Sonic game. How can you see into my eyes like open doors? I got the reference, I think. But the lyric is at the beginning of Bring Me to Life. Oh, go away! TV. I don't think we can hear it on the stream, but just in case. Go away, enemies. Oh. Just die. That's it, if this was the Wii version, instead of mashing circle, we'd be using the Wii remote and nunchuck and like lifting them. The pedestal for this one. There it is. Of course, there's more enemies. Where did I leave the red thing? Here. I got. Yep. Probably in one of the doors I haven't opened yet. Come on. Open. Go away. Why has the camera suddenly got so low? Okay, it's not in here. Checked all the doors. Maybe it's through here. Then. Oh, good. One of these. Just get out, wrong one. No, we'll just unleash me to punch him to death. Gun medal. At least I got some XP from him. Hey, I got this rank. Keep putting into life for now. Anything important? Go over here. Explore the other bit. Okay, over there. With the other medal, maybe. Another level. Didn't really. That was a move medal. Don't go this way, Sonic. Nope. Well, I don't think there's anything note over there. Pretty sure there is stuff over here though. Maybe there's some levels over here. No, just a one-up, isn't it? That scream. Yeah, his scream when he dies as the werehog is something. And maybe there is something over there, but yeah, I don't. Don't want to waste too much time. Seven medals. You know, we'll probably be alright. We can probably get going with the, we can probably just get going with the rest of the game. We probably don't need any more optional stuff. I did just remember there'll be the town hub and entrance stage for the final continent. So that should help me get over the amount I need. So, when we left off last week, I believe I've got a boss to fight over in Shamar. Go over there and go fight that boss. A very exciting boss. I'm just gonna check something on my mic settings. It is. Yeah, my mic and camera are synced up, aren't they? Not like making a noise and then hearing it, like you're seeing my mouth move like a couple of seconds after. Not a couple of seconds, half a second. Very odd if it was like 2 seconds. Yeah, I think I synced it. I get paranoid. Normally I do a clap test before I stream, but I forgot to today. I think we can, in theory, go up to the boss gate as Daysonic. In theory. That's not what I wanted, game. With the boost. I think we can, in theory. Yeah, I think we can just go. You can go up to bosses as day or night Sonic. Don't have to sit through another loading screen. So, you can tell from the loading screen we have another nighttime boss. And, yeah, this boss isn't really that great on this version of the game. In the Wii version, it's just sort of a one-on-one fight, and it's pretty fun. In this version, you're pushing boxes around. Hold on, just gonna go grab medals. Holy. One medal there, one sort of above us at the start. Where's
Looks like I can push this box thing.
yeah, I know, Sonic, I'm just getting the collectibles that I need first.
The boxes over to the blue place.
Okay, now we beat up the enemies.
Looks like those annoying nightmares stay gone for a while if you clear them out. Oh, Sonic, what if you took the boxes over to the blue place?
Matching boxes. Yeah, it does kind of stretch the definition of boss fight a bit. Hold on. I know I'm not actually doing the boss. There we go. Right. So yeah, as Chip suggested, we want to push the boxes over to the blue the blue bit on the other side. Sonic, I want you to push. Of course, enemies and the boss will get in the way, so you're gonna have to beat them down for a bit.
Oh, Sonic,
I'm gonna do the biggest box first. You're here. Ben, all you really missed is me doing a couple of optional levels just to get a few more medals. We are now getting on with the thing. It took ages to eat. How dare she? But yeah, don't care that he's up. So yeah, you joined at a really not great boss. And if you remember much from the Wii version, you might remember that the boss of this continent is just a one-on-one fight with the Dark Guardian. Here it's a box pushing boss. Literally, to win, you push boxes over to the other side of the arena. And as Sam said, it does kind of push the definition of a boss fight. QTE, I believe, maybe not yet. Go away. Surprised Zelda hasn't had a pushing boss fight. I mean, I'm glad that something like Ocarina of Time hasn't, because in quite a few Zelda games, isn't the block pushing like sort of really stepped, and that you'll like push a block and like sort of small bit at a time instead of like, at least this is like pushing it in one smooth motion. That's our second box. I like to do boxes from like largest to smallest just because the bigger ones do take longer to push. Like, you can push these ones a lot quicker. Not QTE time. Box. There it is. He at least pushes this box a lot quicker. Oh, he is down. Oh, come on. Why'd you have to fall down in front of the box? Oh, come on. I love waiting for fences to go down. That's my favourite part of a Sonic boss fight. Yeah, the Wii version has a much better boss fight here. You just fight the thing instead of this.
Almost there, Sonic.
PT time again. Wet. Typical tactical fainting to stop the box. I suppose, yeah. Right, there we go. He's down. I do like that though. Yeah, that took me longer than it should have because I was running around to get kills. Yeah, I mean, even despite the Werehog, I don't mind the Werehog gameplay too much. Even if it's not amazing. And I do overall quite like the game still, and I still think I still think it's like one of, if not the most ambitious Sonic games, especially with its like visuals and just setting and stuff. I mean, I think it is. I think it, along with Generations, are like the best looking 3D Sonic games, despite being like close to what, over 10 years old. Because I think Generations has a nicer aesthetic, but Unleashed does do more with its rendering engine, its lighting engine. Like how Sega isn't afraid to try new things. I mean, yeah, Sonic Team wasn't until like Forces. Apart from, well, the Avatar stuff was new, but a lot of Forces was very not new. Yeah, the Werehog does hold it back, unfortunately, but hey, once you've beaten the game, you can just go back and do the day stages. Or you can do the sensible thing and play the Unleashed project on Sonic Generations. That's the position of the web. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'll have to do. I don't think I have to go talk to the professor yet, so we'll go back to the world map. Yeah, I will say I would like to see Unleashed get like a PC or like modern console port, because then that'll like definitely smooth out some of the technical difficulties the game has in terms of like frame rate and resolution, especially frame rate. Because it's clear that this game itself, it won't break if they like unlock the frame limit and unlock the frame cap and go up to 60 FPS, because the PS3 version does attempt to run at 60, so it's not going to break. I say attempt to run at 60 and then enter this hub world, which definitely does not run anywhere near 30, let alone 60. Don't know what it is about this hub world. It's tiny as well, so maybe they should do Sonic 3D All Stars. I mean, I would like a sort of Sonic Unleashed Colors Generations like trilogy port to modern consoles, or the Switch, well, and or the Switch, because I like the games. Colors and Generations are genuinely great, and then Unleashed is still good, even if hampered by the Werehog. Right, we've done the night stage here. Thank goodness for that. So, on to the day stage for Empire City, which, as I'm sure I must have said last time, is not in the Wii version at all. So, if you've only played the Wii version, this is new to you. Yeah, anywhere if I walked something up there? Oh wait, get a tea. White tea? What's Geppetto say? Why'd you grab this? What is it? I'll pass. Get to the base stage, I believe we go up here. Sonic 3D all gold rings. Don't know what they would call like a 3D Sonic collection. Just... I think we can get us some that'll go. Some metal here. Oh, I didn't mean to go all the way down. No, I'll go through here again. I've got to do the thing that takes like 5 seconds. Oh no. So, Skyscraper Scamper Day. Now, this is a level I'm much more used to playing in Generations in the Unleashed project, so and Sonic does handle differently in Generations here, so I may die a few times. Because as you may have worked out, or I may have said before, Empire City is basically America. America land. No, that's not what I wanted to do. The reticle didn't come up, and the boost button was the homing attack button in this game. There we go, it's better. No! I didn't press those buttons. This controller. Oh, the drift is so wide compared to Generations. In Generations, it's a lot easier to just get through that. No. I got to the top left route. Because I am pretty sure I can get medals going this way. Or a medal going this way. No! I wanted to homing attack! No! No! Why didn't the reticle show up? It's been a long while since I've gone this route. At least there's a one up here. This bit is a bit treacherous with the way Sonic controls. So just thank goodness for the homing attack. Of course, most of the medals we get in this stage are moon medals, but there will be sun medals. A little bit. I believe there's one over here. Yeah. Generations comparisons when dying. Generation. I mean, I'm not calling it the game's fault. I'm calling it my fault for being used to how it works, how it plays in a different game. Like, in an unofficial mod, I might add. So is it really a John if I'm saying it's my fault for being used to being different? Time events. Tough that I see a new nickname. I mean, go ahead. Concentrate, can't look at chat. Oh, come on, I jumped. I mean, okay, I jumped at the wrong time, but I still jumped. Ow. It is possible to skip a large amount of this rail grinding section if you're good, but I'm not good, so I shall not. No, that's not the way I wanted to go. Another reason I do like the base stages in Unleashed is because they are tougher than the other Boost Formula games. So this game is legitimately tougher than a lot of other Sonic games are. I would say, at least 3D Sonics. Especially again the Boost Formula variety. I mean, Colors and Generations are very easy for those forces. And the Wii version is well is easier than this. Ah! Is there land here? Yes, there is land here. Good. I didn't know there was land there. I haven't fallen from there in a long time. Do you remember Colors being fairly easy from the bits you played? Yeah, Colors is very easy. Still a good game, I would say, but it is easy. Part of that might just be down to them wanting to appeal to a young audience and also accommodate the control scheme of a Wii remote on its side, because you can play Colors with a Wii remote on its side if you're mad. But yeah, and then Forces is like Colors is easy, but it's like easy in a fun way, and then Forces is just like depressingly easy. Medal here. Ooh, we've got half of the moon medals in the game. Good, that's good. Wing remote on its side is the Masochist control scheme. We used to play Brawl that way. I've never played Brawl that way, unless I've absolutely had to. I started with Wii remote and nunchuck and then moved on to classic controller. That said, Sonic Colors I would say plays better with the Wii remote and nunchuck than the classic controller, because Sonic Colors on the Wii doesn't follow the control scheme that the other Boost Formula Sonic games on this kind of controller use. Because it uses like A for jump, B for boost, and like Y for drift or something. It's stupid. I would say the best controller for Colors is the GameCube controller though. But of course you can't use that on the Wii U. But if I ever stream Sonic Colors, I'll be streaming it from the Wii itself rather than the Wii U, so be able to use the my preferred control scheme. Here we are in our final main world, Adabat. Grab sun medals. We should be able to comfortably get enough. Because I think we need 120 to get to the final day stage. But you need a ridiculous amount. So yeah, I think we should be able to get enough by going through the stage. We only need 4 more to get to 120. Smash Wii U GameCube? No, it does not. The GameCube adapter on Wii U only works on Smash, which is annoying. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, okay, I'm sure it can work with other games via homebrew, but officially, just for Smash. The levels up here, or whether it's just random stuff / other levels. There's a moon level. No, the day stage, night stage is up there. Medal should comfortably get to the 120 that I need. Right, Jungle Joyride Night 1. Our final main night level. We are getting closer to the end. Also, Empire City doesn't have a boss, just the 2 levels, which is why I guess they were happy cutting it out of the Wii version. Because Empire City is on the same like chunk of rust as Adabat, not Adabat, no. It's starting to chuck it down, German are still out. Are they still out because they're like still doing stuff, or is it just because it's taking longer for them to get home from where you were? Because I'm guessing you were like in town when you were eating. Where were we to? Oh, they're still war. Okay, so they're still just, so they're like just going home. They're not staying out randomly. Because if they were, I would be mildly annoyed, but I wouldn't care that much. No, just. Also, this level has my favourite night stage theme. I love Jungle Joyride Night's theme. There's just something about it I really like. Not that we can hear it with all the battle jazz going on, but... Nope, didn't press it quick enough. Can I... There we go. If only we could hear the music. Yep. That's what the official soundtrack / YouTube uploads are for. Ugh. Not what I wanted, but it'll do. These wasp enemies are really annoying, by the way. I want to make a game where you literally battle jazz. You joke about that, one of the bosses in Rayman 1 is a giant saxophone. Literally. Little. I think so. Yeah, although it's Rayman 1, so it's like so difficult you might not even get there, even though it's like the second world's boss. But that's how difficult Rayman 1 is. Health in here. Dash circle. More battling. What else would we do? Another Hulk stage. If in the fighting game Skullgirls, one of the characters is a jazz-themed cyborg made of brass instruments, does that count? I'll have to check it out because I do actually have that on Steam. I'll have to see if it counts. Whoa. The amount of damage that the charged up punch does is so good. Very useful. You always forget Rayman 1 and 3 exist. You always picture 2, Origins and Legends and the Rabbids whenever Rayman is mentioned. Do you picture 2 because of me by any chance? Because I constantly bring it up. They didn't have the technology, but they rebuilt him anyways. Hey, some platforming. Have a moment of calm to hear the music. Please. Oh no, it's a... Need to watch the last few episodes? I mean, I'm not forcing you to, but I mean, it's the last things that's been put on my channel apart from stream uploads, because I haven't gotten around to recording anything else yet, but you know, I need to get around to that. Oh no, that crumbles. I thought the other coloured one would. It's just a moon there though. We gotta battle these again, but at least I don't have to go up the medal again. At least there are like various like combos and moves you can do in this game. Like it is a lot of combat, but you can at least vary it a bit. It's not like Sonic Boom, where the combat that is just like very bare bones. Yeah, streams up. Technically, my uploads were set times. I upload them on Fridays at 12 noon. But yeah, I mean streams are also live and interactive. On YouTube you get distracted. Obviously what I should do is use that Premiere feature that no one likes. Then it acts as if it's a live stream. Or obviously what you need to do is hit that bell. And smash that bell icon. And no, it's just a moon medal. But anyway. Are you pulling a fast one? No, they're not. Hey there, Pigeon. What do we have going on here? We have Sonic Unleashed. We have the Werehog. We're getting close to the end of the game, actually. I'm aiming to beat the game in this stream. But yeah, how's it going for you? I suppose I haven't actually asked Ben about his how he is either. So. Oh, big enemy. That meter. And getting stun locked. Nope, that's the wrong button. Never cares how you. Well, I do care. I just forgot to ask specifically. X. In fairness, in the past few days, in terms of messing up controller buttons, I have in the past few days been playing a game on an Xbox controller, and the X button on Xbox is blue, because I like hit square by accident. Hit X. Do I need anything to... No, I think it's just a one-time press. Checkpoint. No! I'm good at games, except when I'm not. Right. This time let's jump properly. And not badly. Hold that circle button. Werewolves can't swim. you really like the death sound, don't you, Sam? Or at least are amused by it. Oh! Why am I bad at jumping? I've got to go this way again, haven't I? You love it. It gives off very similar vibes to Shadow's death sound, one of Shadow's death sounds in 06. Like it gives off like, yeah, exactly. That's why I died. I didn't die by playing badly. I was just letting Sam hear the sound again. Yeah, it gives off like vibes of Shadow's no from when he dies if he dies in 06. Hold on, pedal up here. Won't be able to access that once the door opens. You'll see, it's our Solid Snake vibes. Yeah. It's just the thing I think of first is Sonic memes. So. And to be fair, it is the same person voicing Sonic here as it was Shadow in 06. So voice cast it was Jason Griffith voicing both Sonic and Shadow. I don't know why they decided to have him voice both, but when in previous current voice casts they don't voice both. But this is what kids were talking about, so. Here I know they are pulling a fast one. Pedal over here. Put the key in the thing. Oh yeah, put the key in the thing and then go up here. Pull the lever. We don't need to grab it again. We've opened the door. We're nearly at the end of the level. Oh, come on. Let's just get a turn. Uh-oh, done that time. Oh! Big punch. Wish I had enough to use the unleashed meter. That would come in very handy right about. Oh! Why am I bad at jumping? These rings. The sort of thing is why I need to upgrade my life. But it's important that I do that. Hold on. I don't want to die to this thing. Right. Get its health down a little bit more before doing the QTE. Circle. Circle. Right, that's him taken care of. Now time to remember which way round I need to do this slight puzzle. That's not the first one. Or is it? Hold on. I genuinely can't remember which one. You need to upgrade your life too? I mean, yeah, I need to in general as well as in the game. That's this one. Fine, just this way. And this one! To get to the end. But first... Oh, I saw a medal. It's just a pot. Right. It's Jungle Joyride Night taken care of. Despite being the last night level, it's one of the shortest ones in the game. And it's my favourite night level as well as some of my favourite night level music. And we're not going to get life leveled up to another level by the end of this playthrough, so let's put everything into strength from now on. Just, accidentally kick my laptop. That's good. Shakes up the webcam. Right, I can't remember if I can just go straight to the day stage or whether I need to go talk to Professor Pickle. We'll try just going straight to the day stage. But first, let me just check status. Yes, level 7, we're at the required amount of sun medals I've been complaining about the entire game. Looks like I'm gonna have to talk to Professor Pickle first. Lovely. Oh well, we can pick up some green tea. Alright, looks like we've got to talk to Professor Pickle first. Even though I know where to go. Oh well, maybe we can buy something in the shop on the way. Let's get a couple of live honkers. See what Chip has to say about it. Sonic. Oh wow, 5 XP. It's also nice that you can actually see the tornado in the world. Also, it's like how as soon as like the fur stuff, like the fur textures stuff, when the werehog goes away, the frame rate just picks up. I just find that funny. So you can tell it obviously tanks the frame rate a lot of the time. That's Mentos. We can actually buy stuff from him. Ah, fried chicken. Result screen the lowest rank. Yes, we can buy this, even though I don't have a record player. Hey Ren. How's it going for you? I heard it was raining while you and Joe were still walking home. Did I actually buy anything? Oh yeah, I bought the buy anything else? Yeah, I'll just you know you get him excited. Go talk to Professor Pickle. Yeah, I know I can go to Adabat. I was just there. But of course I have to come talk to you before I'm allowed to actually go to the level. And at least it's not like in the Wii version where you have to like talk around to every person in the map to find out where he's like hiding his lab. when you first get to Shamar. You demand excitement. Turn to map. Useful if there was like a go straight to the lab option. World map. That would be handy. Right. Time for Adabat. I've gone here. Surely she means the other way around. But you see that line there, like, because I think a little bit later you could talk to her and she like properly like asks like if Sonic will go out and like, I can't remember whether it's something that you can answer or what, but like basically the ending of Black Knight references like Amy asking Sonic like references like Amy asking Sonic to like go out. Nope, Sonic, go where I want you to go, please. Okay. So now that we've talked to the professor, this the level that I was trying to get into magically opens up. So yes, just before we go in, you see that 7? That 7 there? Oh no. Yeah, as you see that 7 on there, that means our Sun Medal sort of level has to be at level 7, as we can see in the top right corner here. And yeah, that's 120 Sun Medals. Now I've been consciously going after medals because I know you need a lot of medals, but on a lot of people's first time through the game, if they don't know about this particular sort of medal gating, you're very likely to get to here with a lot less than 120 Sun Medals. And that's why I've been... Can't see the top right corner. Could you see at least far enough into the top right? You can see far enough into the top right to see the Sun Medal level. Come on. It's the bit that said level 7. But yeah, it catches a lot of first-time players off guard when they don't know that you need 120 Sun Medals to get here, and this is why I've been worried about the Sun Medal count the entire game. Anyways, Jungle Joyride Day. Our final main day stage. And also the hardest day stage. I mean, that bit's not hard, that's just me being dumb. And this is also the stage I've mentioned before that really destroy the frame rate when you get to certain bits of it. And by destroy, I mean like destroy. Hold on. You like Secret Collectibles and platforms, you don't like the... Yeah. Yeah, the fact that medals are mandatory is the problem. If they were mandatory, or you know, at least were like, at least you had to get less of them, it'd be fine. But yeah, the way the Wii version handles the medals is a lot better, where they're just rewards for ranking well in levels, and they just unlock like the bonus areas in the gates. Oh, the frame rate's already going. There we go, one of the jungle tunnels that really destroys the frame rate. This is a released game. This is a game that made it to retail. But I can at least somewhat forgive it, as the frame rate issues come more from ambition than laziness. But even if I can somewhat forgive it, it's still quite bad. I mean, it looks gorgeous though, frame rate aside. Like, this level is just full of detail and the lighting and colours is so nice to look at. I pressed jump, no. Yeah. Yeah. Time events. Everyone's favourite. Like I said, gotta concentrate in these levels. So, I do apologise if stuff happens in chat and I don't respond to it straight away. Oh. Landed once or twice. I mean, I can't remember the exact amount of times you demanded, but I know you have demanded. Last. For him to be more energetic. Oh. Jump. Wall jump Sonic. And just fall at the last possible bit of wall. Oh, the shot of the waterfall is so good. And the amount of scope for like, or the amount, sort of the size and the scope of these levels. Great. The amount of like ambition and sort of scale of these levels that really disappoint is like is another thing that makes Forces all the worse. Right, that's the end. I only died at the beginning, so hey, an S rank, nice. Also, because concerning going back to the whole secret collectibles thing, I think the medals are fine, like in terms of like trying to find them. I don't think it's too bad in the night stages, but it's the day stages where it's a problem because you're going fast, and just the places they tend to be hidden aren't. You often have to sort of stop and go into a random corner. If they were handled more like the Red Ring in later Boost Sonic games, it wouldn't be so bad. No, I don't want to go all the way back. Got a boss to fight. Also, from now on I can ignore medals. Don't need any more medals. Egg Lancer. Boss of this continent. How are we doing for time? 1 minute 12. About 8:30. Should be done in plenty of time. conserve my boost for when I have to run up and hit him, I think. That's the best thing. Ah. Because by this point the QTEs have started showing up in day stage bosses. But it does allow us to get a very convenient. There's a long road for you to run down. It is very convenient. There's a nice long road to run down. Get a hit on it, so bother getting bother using up my boost. Ah! The frame rate does make this a bit hard to pass. And passes in P-A-R-S-E. Also, much like the Spagonia boss, in this version of the game it is just being piloted by some robots. In the Wii version it's being piloted by Eggman. Don't know why. Circle. Hey, two-cycled it. Eggman's first successful plan to stop Sonic restarting a road demolition company. I mean, considering how a lot of the roads are in the Sonic world. Close to leveling up our strength. What I might do is just buy new chili dogs just to get that strength up to the next level. And maybe just put the unleashed power up a bit or something. But with the boss beaten, that means another temple to go put a Chaos Emerald in. Of course, since this is the last main continent,
What's wrong, buddy?
means we gotta pick up the story a bit.
Oh, right. I'm just scared. Scared? It's just another old temple. It doesn't look like there's anyone around either. That's not what I mean. That's not. Never mind.
Yeah, Chip
I'm
is
fine. Let's go.
feeling stuff. Gee, I wonder why. Oh cool, there's a plane going. I could just watch the cutscenes on OBS, like half a second behind, but still. Means I'm not like looking off in this direction. Yeah, Chip being scared isn't important at all. Much like this like massive glowing wall.
I welcome your
You know, it's a good thing Chip did decide to touch it this time. Like, to like, touch the wall. Like,
of rebirth.
Chip's dead, end of game. To invoke the meme, but in a more family-friendly way. I can't believe Chip's F-wording dead.
Sonic.
Family-friendly, not necessarily for the stream, but for... Yeah, would Chip have remembered if he didn't, like, randomly decide to touch the wall that time? Either way, that's another continent restored. Anti-laser to let you see the achievement. Achievement called taking a while. One more to go. That makes sense. Of course, I say achievement. It's on PlayStation, so it's trophy. The way what they're called, it's still an achievement. More cutscenes.
My real name is Light Gaia.
Yeah, this is
I
where
draw
it's
power
all
from
revealed.
day and light and guide the planet to its rebirth. My job was to protect the planet from Dark Gaia.
Yeah. I know in like I think it was like part
But
1,
Eggman
where like
broke the
someone
world
was like, I
apart
think it was like
itself.
Sam was like saying,
Dark Gaia and I were awakened before we
like
should
how
have
does
been.
Chip like know all this tutorial stuff?
That's
I
why
suppose
Dark
Chip
Gaia
being
broke
like
apart,
Gaia could
and
explain.
I didn't know who I was.
Trophy achievement, use
I
the stinging
didn't
noise, same
remember what I was
difference.
supposed to do.
Yeah.
All
That
because
said, I
this
don't think
isn't the
Steam
proper
achievements
time
have
of
like I don't
awakening.
think Steam has a use of stinging noise
Time
with
of
its
awakening.
achievements. Just has the pop up
Gaia
in the corner.
grows over millions of years, then rises to destroy the world. And I put it all back together. We've been doing this over and over, again and again, since the very beginning of time.
So you were asleep all this time? For millions of years?
Yes, for ages and ages.
Also, yeah. One of the few cutscenes where we again get to see Sonic actually change in real time. Well, sort of real time. And you can see the frame rate die in real time as soon as he changes. The frame rate just goes.
You must have been protecting me this whole time.
Even though it is essentially like I'm pretty like the fur texturing. It looks like it's the same sort of technique that's used in like a lot of games, like especially like things like Mario Galaxy or like Donkey Kong's like fur textures in Smash Wii U. But it's just in this game for some reason it just causes massive frame rate dips.
It's been so fun getting to see the world. I've lived here since the planet began, but I didn't know a thing about it. That it's so pretty, or that food tastes so good, or that people are so nice.
Also, when I first
so
sort of got to this point in the story, when I was like doing my first playing through the Wii version, like it was at this point where the story sort of the story sort of started like clicking with me quite a bit.
Goodbye, friend.
Like as it got closer to the end. Probably because it did take me a few years to even be able to beat the game, because I was even worse at games when I was younger. So I was like a little bit older, so I was able to appreciate the stuff that was happening in the story.
It's my responsibility, so, I mean, there's no reason for you to come along, so I should just...
Do I need a reason to want to help out a friend?
Thanks, Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah!
I do like the way they portray sort of the friendship between Sonic and Chip in this game. And while it'd be nice to see him come back, it would like make zero sense in terms of Sonic lore. I mean, that said, they bring Blaze back with very little explanation sometimes. But I'm just gonna buy a few chili dogs to get some XP. Don't need to get anything else. Story. Just stuff Sonic full of chili dogs. Riveting gameplay, feeding Sonic. Strength leveled up. We'll put the last couple in first. And nail stick bang. Back in it. So I believe we've got to go pay Professor Pickle one final visit before we get into the endgame stuff. which I reckon will take around an hour, if not more. The in-game stuff for this game is quite long. You flashbacks to the Sonic Dreams collection. It made me more think of like stuffing Link full of like stamina food in Breath of the Wild while gliding to like let you like be able to keep gliding. That's all it made me think of just now. Perhaps I should stream Sonic Dreams collection one day and just like terrify all my viewers. Oh yeah, it does like... It does let you choose, yes or no. Please do. But yeah. Yeah, you see, you can say yes, and then that kind of makes Black Knight. That like works in terms of Black Knight's canon, because Black Knight's ending does reference that. I kind of want to stream Black Knight at some point, because I do enjoy that game. I just have to work out whether it would be a 1 or 2 stream game. But yeah. Talk to Tails. Right, we're in the end game now. So, mirroring the beginning of the game, we have another tornado defense level. So, who's ready for more button pressing?
Guess they won't just let us through.
Here we go! Transform!
Sonic, there was no other way. Other way to what? I'm going to need to, again, concentrate on the screen, pressing the buttons it tells me to. I would have preferred they would have done something like sort of Star Fox at home or Panzer Dragoon at home, like they did with Adventure 1. But I mean, this isn't terrible, it's just not that interesting. And it means I can't really look away in case a random button prompt comes up. Like the music though. You like the music. I mean, that does go for the entire game. Yeah, the entire game does have a very good soundtrack. No! I was doing so well in terms of keeping my combo going. I guess maybe they have this placed here. I mean, partly as a sort of bookend type thing, and partly also to get you used to doing more quick time events, because the next level does require us to do some more strenuous quick time events than we are used to. At least we got. Gonna lurk for a few minutes. We'll be back soon.
Welcome committee's out.
Fair enough.
Don't think this'll be like last time.
You just can't get enough, huh?
I think it's up to something. Be careful, Sonic.
He's up to something. Watch out. He's up to something. Oh. Also, I'm very glad that this Tornado Defense stuff is just base buttons. There's no sort of shoulder buttons or triggers involved. Open your thing again so I can shoot you some more. There we go. Not the most interesting of things to do, but it's whatever. Yeah, an S rank though. I didn't take any damage, so guess it makes sense. But I did decently well. Sonic actually managed to land on his feet for once. But yes, this is Eggman Land. If you've played other games like Sonic Adventure or Rush Adventure, you'll know that Eggman Land is something that Eggman's been wanting to do for quite a long while, and this game is where he finally does it. So
This place is crazy.
I'll never understand Eggman's tastes.
I guess Sonic's just like, this is like, I never understood tastes.
Surprise? Yes, of course you are. Sonic! If you have any complaints, come deliver them to me in person.
Yeah.
If you can.
But yeah, Eggman's base in the, well, Eggman's final, or one of Eggman's final
Ugh,
sort of goals in this
he's
was to
enjoying
make
this way
Eggman
too
Land.
much.
Sonic!
Yeah.
I can feel the last temple nearby. He
And of
must
course
have
Eggman
this
has
place
built
on top of it.
built Eggman Land right on top of
I
the
guess
last
we'll just
temple.
have to tear it down.
So this is Eggman Land. I actually did a practice run of this level earlier. This level is infamous among Sonic fans. It's a very long and very tough level. There are some alternate routes you can take to skip bits of it and have a little bit more comfortable ride. But overall, it is still quite a challenging level, and yeah, it's a reason I needed to leave enough time for the end game stuff.
Here we go!
I mean, it doesn't start out looking too bad. He's got some enemies to beat. Then we're assaulted by a massive quick time event. Land on the land on the middle one, please. But yeah, taking these rails up here does let you skip some of the level, so it does let you skip sort of beginning bits, which is handy, because there is, again, some pretty tough platforming here. But the main gimmick of Eggman Land, other than being long and difficult, is you switch between day and night Sonic throughout the level. This is quite different to how it is in the Wii version, where it's just a tough day Sonic level and night Sonic levels. This game, this version, switch between the two on the fly. Well, not on the fly, but at certain points of the level. So yeah. Also exclusive to this level, you don't get the battle music playing in encounters for some reason. I mean, I'm not complaining, but like, it's very inconsistent. It's this level where the charged up punch really becomes useful, just because of the amount of damage it deals. Yeah, man. Pull that lever. You can run past these. They won't. they can't come into this little square that the lever is on for some reason. So it's safe to just grab on. Don't know why I'm holding circle. Don't need to. But yeah, this, you might have noticed as well, this level has somewhat of a sort of twisted evil theme park sort of theme going to it. And I can't remember if it was the level or just the music, like just the music in the Japanese version, but either the level or the Crimson Carnival, even for making the whole sort of nightmarish theme park vibes even more obvious. Get rid of this one because he shoots bullets that are very annoying. No, don't fall down. Don't fall down. Well, the XP fell off the edge of the stage, which is just great. So you might notice here the whole no drop shadow problem. That'll become more of a problem later in the level. You like the idea that all the casino zones are built by Eggman to raise his money for building his robot army? Yeah. I mean, some people theorize that Carnival Night in Sonic 3 was made like by Eggman when he like arrived on Angel Island. Well, as part of the stuff on Angel Island. Yeah. Wait for this to go. Jump up here, because the higher route, and in Sonic games, higher routes are almost always better. But here we have a rather infamous section, this roller coaster. Ah! These gates that you have to try and avoid, and I like didn't avoid any of them. Oh. You need to avoid falling off the sides of this. Of course, there are no rails holding us back. This is the final level. It's hard. Can't just let the final level be a walk in the park, can we? Looks at Sonic Forces. Well, most other Sonic games after this one. Oh, failed that. Here is one of the problem sections where, as you can see, Sonic does not have a drop shadow. Because, as I said before, the lighting in this game is cast semi-realistic, like somewhat realistically in terms of direction and stuff. So, while Sonic has a directional shadow, it does not have a drop shadow. And there's not much natural light in this area in the first place either, so I imagine much of the light is coming from the lava. Very small lights side here. Good luck, lol. Yeah, like I said, I did a practice run earlier. Because I haven't played this level in a while. These enemies are somewhat optional. They're to get in the way while you open this door. At least the door closes. You're back. Ah! No! No, Sonic, you were supposed to grab onto the ledge as you went down. Sonic. Go slower. Yeah, you're back in time for being partway through Eggman Land. Yeah, as I was explaining while you were lurking, don't know whether you heard it, but the switching between normal and Werehog Sonic level. Okay, we're good. It never seemed to land on the upper pipe there. Luckily, these pipes don't crumble and fall like the beams in Skyscraper Scamper might. So you can take your time going around corners, letting the camera adjust itself. Come on. More centered angle there. Right, we're done with pipes for now, at least, I think. And as with the room before the pipes, these enemies are optional. All we have to do is run past. Get that lever. They're just there to get in the way, really. Goes back to Days Sonic. Spring. Okay. See if we can get on this upper route here. No, why would you do that, Sonic? I hate it when the homing attack does that. Of course there is a lower route, but why do I want to take the lower route? Ah. No, no, no. Wait, hold on. I want some rings. No, Sonic. Rings. Ah. Sonic, can you just go the way I want you to go, please? Okay, we're in the thing, we're in the thing. Wait. Wait. There we go. I'm at 0 rings. Oh, I always forget that's there. If I get hit, I die. Rings. There we go, rings. X. Where? X. Right. Okay, that section. Oh. The amount of quick time events they make you do in this level is frankly ridiculous. Been either a very long time since I've done that upper route, or I've never done it before. Oh. This level is something else, though. Oh, here we go. Oh. The amount of the speed that they make you do that quick time event. We're just going for broke. As we land on the thing. Nope, we didn't land on the thing. I like never miss that. I'll die sometimes in the skydiving section, but like I didn't know it was possible to die there. Right. Uh-oh. No! That's how I often die in the skydiving section. Because if I die after the skydiving section, I only have enough rings to soak up one hit. Ugh. Oh, and of course if you fail that quick time event, you die. Look there. I'm not going to try and get it. Right. Safe as long as we don't fall. Right. Okay, here we do have a thing to turn to the werehog, but we do have an alternate route here that lets us skip a decent, like a decently sized werehog chunk. But you get hit, I think 3 times going up here. Lasers block you and you can't go up. So, right, we're up. Right, we skipped a decently sized werehog chunk of the level. So the wall jumps there aren't necessarily easy to space. So, ouch. Ow. But yeah, that was one of the parts I was like wanting to make sure like I wanted to sort of test out on my practice run. So, but that was our last Day Sonic section of Eggman Land. So just werehog from here on out. That does mean we're getting closer to the end of the level. Now it is possible to do some like out of bounds clipping to skip a lot of this, but I can't remember how to. I can't remember the combo you use to clip out of bounds, and you do have to aim Sonic fairly well. So, oh, just get through the thing, Sonic. It's not that hard. Oh. Oh. Sonic. Right, here we go. Ow. Oh, of course, hitting the flat hot parts of the blades still hurts you, even though that's not the sharp bit. Wouldn't hurt you in real life. I'm this way. Straighten out my back before it starts to hurt. Streaming on a bed is probably not the best thing for my back. Slide, go down. Ah, oh, nearly fell there. Some tricky downwards platforming here. No! So hard to aim your jumps here, because you can't see where you're going. At least there's that life there that's like pretty easy to get every time. Go this way instead. Ah, no, we won't, because we'll die. Yeah, at least we got this life every time. Oh, we got 42 lives. That one, but Eggman Land knows, like, they know which are the really hard bits. They put lives, like they put very easily accessible lives in them as some sort of excuse, I suppose. Doesn't excuse the design, but it at least makes it so you're not going to game over some of these hard sections. Pick that up. Do you see the issue here? Don't do that. Can't see where the ground is. Okay, we're going this way instead. Right, through this section at least. Get to more slide. Oh. Problem with getting hit by a blade on the fans is it's very easy to get stun locked. Especially when the blades are moving that fast. That works. Alright, We are nearly there. Nearly got to Eggman Land. Again, optional enemies. Just ignore them. Fill up our beast meter. Triangle. X. Now you might think, you know, that might, you know, you might think, oh, that's like going to be the last one, you know, it's like a mini boss kind of thing. But of course, it's not. As you can tell by this second floor here. This is getting ridiculous. Now there are two of them. Triangle. Yeah, the giant like enemies are the only ones you have to defeat. Section. You don't have to defeat. You don't have to like defeat the smaller enemies. Oh no. No, I was in the air, come on. Also, yeah, it was out of hand. I misquoted the thing. I couldn't remember what it was. All I remembered was now there are two of them. Goal ring. That's Eggman Land. 20 minutes, that's not a bad time at all for Eggman Land. On my first playthrough, I believe this took me about 40 minutes. Hey Chroma, how are you doing today? You're in time for the bosses. Fake fan SMH. What should I stick stuff into? Yeah, I'll stick stuff into Unleashed for now. Actually, we'll stick stuff into Sonic's stats. Doing alright? Yeah, I'm doing alright as well. Yeah. That's XP dumped into stats. Oh yeah, we just got bosses to go now. And cutscenes, obviously. But first we gotta put that last emerald in. One's welcoming Chroma. They come out of lurk mode to welcome new viewers. Oh, new viewers isn't, well, they just got here.
The final Chaos Emerald.
Yep, that's the last one. Quite why they're surprised about the earthquakes, I'm not sure, because it's been happening since the first one. But hey, since it's the last one, we do get some PG cutscene. As short as it is. How are we doing for time? Been almost 2 hours. Hopefully we'll get this wrapped up before 10 o'clock.
Put the world back to normal. Dark Eye will go back to being sealed within the core, and my work will be done.
Of course, this is a video game.
Thank you, Sonic.
It's
It's all
not going to be
thanks to
as easy as just beating the last level, is it?
you. Yeah.
Come on. Up to Tails. Tails, you really shouldn't be on Skype while you're flying.
Things should settle down around here before long.
That's right. Satellite footage confirms that the last piece is moving back into place.
That's wonderful. I'll await your safe return then. You can give me a full report over a plate of luscious cucumber sandwiches.
I'll be happy to fill you in, Professor.
Also, we have a. This is why you don't. This is why you don't text and drive. Put that phone away if you're texting and driving, even though that was more of a Skype call than text. And the frame rate has gone right down as soon as it zooms in on Sonic's face. Their textures.
Looks like you're a bit too late, Sonic. Eggman! Thanks to my wondrous technology, Dark Gaia is whole and complete.
Yeah, it wasn't going to be that easy.
To put together this
We have bosses after all. It's a platformer.
the Ultra Hyper Prototype 1! Crush them!
As we said, Ultra Hyper Prototype 1, clearly. The game calls it the Egg Dragoon. He says that and yet complains about having to put energy into his chat greeting out to seeing you IRL. So why can't we do any of this cool like acrobatics as the Werehog in levels? That would be really cool. Like even if it was fairly QT driven, it would have been cool.
This gorge will be your tomb!
And another loading screen. Why am I looking at the back of my controller? What's to do in the loading screen, really?
Even you won't
There we go.
last long
Egg
against
Dragoon.
this one. That lit up part on the bottom looks fishy. I'll try aiming for that.
Now this is actually my favourite bit of Werehog gameplay in the entire game. This boss is really fun to fight, if a little easy compared to some of the other stuff you've been doing recently in the game. It's just a really fun boss.
Not good enough, Sonic. Take this.
You can also cheese this boss in the version because like you just constantly run over to where he is. You can just essentially like not quite stun lock, but like you can just like constantly attack his weak point.
No, the controls won't respond. Let's do this.
But of course we got quick time events on this boss, but they are, I would say these are well done quick time events. Like they allow the boss to have a cinematic flair that you wouldn't really be able to do with just the gameplay of the Werehog. And like the button presses make sense as well and aren't too strenuous.
Hey, well, wait, stop. No, this is a delicate machine. Now look what you've done.
And look what we've done, we've
Blast you, Sonic.
started destroying it, which is the goal.
Out of my sight.
The ground's breaking up.
Jeez, Eggman, simmer down.
played Sonic Generations, this part of the boss fight might look a bit familiar to you.
Wing units deploy! You were lucky, Sonic, but luck can't last forever.
Ah. Magic Punch, go! Does a lot of damage. Also, if you can get the robots caught in the crossfire here, they do take damage. It's a nice little attention to detail that I do like. Do a teeny bit of damage to him while they're doing this. Okay, there we go. This charge of a punch ready for him to
Don't fall apart on me now! Let's do this!
oh,
Out of my sight! No!
I don't know why Eggman tried the exact same thing again. Sonic gets to punch the ever-living word that I can't use out of the cockpit. I do love the cinematic flair that the quick time event sections have. Really cool. And an S rank. Yeah, for the last obviously it was Joe, I just say when you told me. Yeah, I will say, as the final sort of bit of gameplay the Werehog has, I think it does go out with a bang. Like, I do really enjoy that boss. It's also a good boss in the Wii version, but I do prefer this one. But hey, some more CGI cutscenes. This is another one where we get to see his Dreamcast. Might be. Obviously, more important to the story is we get to see Dark Gaia. But I think we get to see Eggman's Dreamcast in his cockpit.
It's Dark Gaia.
Yes, you can see his Dreamcast. I love that detail. Like, they just do it for no reason. Because this is a Sonic story where Eggman's role as villain gets usurped right at the end. Like, he literally just gets yeeted out of the out of this area. Hey Joe, you're finally here. You've missed a lot. But how are you, Joe? You're in time for final boss stuff. You need Dr. Eggman in Smash?
Sonic, you've gotta get up. Sonic.
I mean, in terms of a second Sonic rep, I would say it like should be like either Eggman or Tails. Yeah, I'm good as well. Yeah. You know how Ganon hijacks many Zelda plots, the opposite happens to Eggman?
7 lights up
Joe showed up for a friend's stream. To be fair, Joe does like show up for like most of my streams, I would say, probably.
What's happening? Wow, that's just incredible.
Not yours. I know, not yours. Just saying he doesn't show up to like none of our streams. It's just yours for some reason.
awaken and gather here
To be fair, Ren's stream last night was like an impromptu late one. To be fair. But the shift our focus like with a game where Chip has become a Megazord. Like he's like taken the Gaia temples and become a Megazord. Anyways, phase one, well, we got the Dark Gaia fight now, and if you played the Wii version, this was, you know, in the Wii version, this is like a decently fun sort of Punch-Out style thing. Oh, we got a cutscene first. But like in the Wii version, it's a fairly fun like Punch-Out style thing that you do once other phases of the boss. In this version, it's terrible. the Gaia Colossus parts of the Dark Gaia boss fights are absolutely terrible. You're boosting towards Dark Gaia with really slow controls. It's not very fun. I would say the Wii version definitely has the edge over the HD version in terms of the final boss. A lot more fun than the Wii version. This is as fast as you can go. You know, so you can turn left and right more. Now this laser, I don't think you can avoid taking damage at all. You have to take some amount of damage. Like, I actually only took like one hit of damage, but can't avoid. You tried to make streams we were working exhausted, yeah. If I'm saying about like missing streams, I'm like almost always joking. Like, I don't really mind if we miss streams because like our group, we like stream like between us we stream like every night, so it's like it's a lot to keep up with. And you know, we all have lives, so yeah, that was our first Gaia Colossus phase. Now in the Wii version, you only have you only have to play as the Gaia Colossus once. We'll be doing 2 more of those sections throughout the boss. You take missed streams personally. Well, you might, but I don't. I'm nice like that. Wink. Don't know why I winked.
Roger that, buddy.
But yeah.
Time for the big finale.
But yeah, now we got Sonic sections. Anyone want your Wednesday or Sunday this week? Don't know. Potentially. We can always discuss this later. Right, so the Sonic parts of the Dark Gaia boss fight are on a time limit. A quite tight time limit, I might add. So you gotta be quick and not die. So yeah, I'm not gonna be looking at chat while I do these. I know Dark Gaia's getting ready to do something. Also, Sonic literally just like straight up attacks Dark Gaia's eyes. Yeah, those Sonic sections are on very short time limits. So, be careful. In the Wii version, they're not. And the level design is actually the same. But in the HD version, it's on a very short time limit. Yeah, now we've got 2 more sections. 2 more sections of Gaia Colossus, 2 more sections of Sonic for this fight. So yeah, we get more of this. The image shows different. That is a great image. Like, it is quite a funny image in general. Like, I would say. Oh, his turning is so slow. Boulder. No! Oh no, no, went too far to the edge. I hate that laser. The laser is, so annoying. Take some damage when you get hit by stuff. With the punch you have to wind it up. Preparation for attack. Quick time event. Also, if you fail the quick time event here, you get sent back to the beginning of the phase. Which is really annoying. So don't fail the quick time event. And of course you don't get a health refill. Fail the quick time event, so don't fail it. Also, Chip makes some very weird noises when he gets grabbed by Dark Gaia.
Sonic, hit Dark Gaia's weak spot. Quick, while I hold him back. Chip, you.
Oh,
Hurry, Sonic. Dark Gaia's getting ready to do.
yeah, I'm hurrying.
Hang tight, Chip.
Oh. I mean, those two bits of those two Sonic parts of the boss fight aren't too bad, but it's the third one that causes me trouble usually. Let's sit up straight again. Like how Chip's in Giant Stone Temple Mecha, but still it's the same voice. I mean, that's because I think it's like supposed to be that like Chip is inside the giant like mecha, I think. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Also, the game doesn't tell you that you have to like wind up the punch, it just says to like press the button to attack. Ah! Like what you're supposed to do with that punch is like hold the button to like wind up the punch and then let go to attack. Ah, that laser. You really want the Switch to get a Twitch app someday? Yeah, the Switch, it would be very useful to have a Twitch app on the Switch. Would be nice. Like, I don't use YouTube much on the Switch, but having Twitch on the Switch would be really useful because then I can like watch your streams, like watch your guys like streams while playing like a PC game. Oh no. Wow. Gotta do this bit again. I hate this section. This section isn't fun. At least you want to get sent back to the phase you buy them. Otherwise you have to stop boosting in order to be able to move fast enough. Avoid the boulders. Oh. I was guarding, come on. I hate this part of the boss, it's so annoying. Oh, I still got hit. Yeah. Can't really take another laser hit. Launch it, you can get there before the laser fires, please. Yes, just. That was about as close as I could have cut it, really. I think this could be shoulder buttons. Keep my foot on the shoulder button. Just in case. Actually, speaking of consoles with Twitch apps, does the PS3 have one on? Probably not. And it wouldn't be that useful. Because, no, I hit the wrong button! Oh no, I've got to do the whole thing over again, haven't I? Probably. Yep. Ah. We'll go from the beginning of this section without a health refill. That's not fun. I know it's punishment for messing up, but it's still not fun. There's I don't think I can take another hit. Maybe not on PS3 because similar age. Maybe. I mean, I've never seen one on the PS3 menu, like, I never show up. Like, some, like, video apps are, like, somewhat built into, like, PS3, but I've also overlooked. But yeah, I would like the Switch to get one. No! I hate this section. Let's skip this cutscene? No, I can't. Hate this section. It's so unfun. I mean, at least the pattern is the same every time, like, exactly the same every time. So you're at least not having to guess. Okay, and he took one hit. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Please? Okay. L1. Don't get my left and rights mixed up this time. X. L1. X. Iron chip's gonna make more weird noises. Alright, at least we got past that. I think even if you, like, despite what the scene is, like, I'm like, you still only have to read the Sonic section if you mess up. Nope. Ah. Go on the left bit there. No, come on. Oh, no, there's still more. I'm gonna make it. Despite it showing Dark Gaia blasting Chip away, you only have to redo the Sonic section, thankfully. If you take the left bit here, you get an extra life every time. No! Oh, got hit. Ugh. The time limit is so strict here. Like, so strict.
Dark guy is weak spot. Quick, while I hold him back. Chip, you rock. Hurry, Sonic! Dark guy is getting ready to do something. Hang tight, Chip. Go!
No! How did he slip through that tiny gap?
Sonic, hit Dark guy is weak spot. Quick, while I hold him back. Chip, you rock.
Ah!
Hurry, Sonic! Dark guy is getting ready to do something. Sonic, hit Dark guy is weak spot. Quick, while I hold him back. Chip, you rock.
This section's so difficult. Nope. Come on.
Hurry, Sonic! Dark guy is getting ready to do something. Hang tight, Chip. Hurry, Sonic!
Ah. Dark. Yeah, I think Dark Guy is ready to do something as well.
Quick, while I hold him back. Chip, you rock.
Oh, stupid level. At least in the Wii version, you have a little bit of time to actually pass this platform, like to actually sort of work out what you're supposed to do with this platforming. This, no such luck.
Hurry, Sonic!
Oh, that was close. Oh, there we go.
Let's go!
Let's get out of my water. Lovely. Oh. Time limit for that is so strict. And I've beaten this game a good few times before and fought this boss a good few times. So the amount of times I died as a decently experienced player goes to show the difficulty of it. The voice clips are repetitive because I was dying and replaying the same bit though, Joe, to be fair. Like, it wouldn't have been as repetitive if I wasn't constantly dying. Like, that kind of just goes for most, like, fully voiced games. If you, like, constantly die and redo the same bit, but you're gonna hear the same voice clips. But there's not really any Eggman's robots left, Joe. In case you didn't notice, we're fighting Dark Gaia now. Don't know why it decides to show the Shamar loading screen. I know we're going, the shows Professor Pickle there, but cutscene, but don't know why it shows this loading. Bit weird, bit out of place, I would say. I know it's just a loading screen, but still.
What's happening? It was broad daylight a minute ago.
Dark Gaia has regained its true power. The beast is complete. It's just as the Gaia manuscripts foretold, and the world shall be plunged into the dark of night, the dark of destruction.
Yep. Bad stuff happens when Dark Gaia
We're doomed.
is awakened and stuff.
That won't happen. There's no way
I mean,
Sonic will let it end like this.
surely if he'd like fully read the Gaia manuscripts, there'd surely be something about how Light Gaia saves the planet whenever Dark Gaia does something. Also, this loading screen kind of spoils that going supersonic. I know it's kind of expected anyway, since it's a Sonic final boss, pre-Sonic colors, but you know, it's kind of a spoiler, really. The game doesn't tell you anything about it. Also, I'm pretty sure this game would probably be rated higher than 7+ if that blood was red instead of green. Just for that alone. Imagine. The CG is so good. I want a movie with the CGI quality of Sonic Unleashed. You can really tell they had they kind of used up a lot of money. Like they used a lot of money to make this game. Why the long face? Right, so yep. We of course have a supersonic boss fight with amazing music, as is standard.
Time for the big finish. Sonic.
Ouch. So, unlike most supersonic things, he doesn't drain rings like usual, he has a health bar. You want to get rings in this section to build up the health bar, and also possibly to get extra lives. But there is still a timer in this boss fight. You can see the Gaia Colossus does have a health bar, and we'll see why in just a sec.
Sonic. Hey, what are you doing, Chip?
Because Chip is able to force his way into the shield.
Chip, you were. Wow. I'll get its attention,
I
Sonic.
love this music.
You do something about this shield.
But yeah, Chip is in the Gaia Colossus is
Snake things are creepy.
distracting Dark Gaia while we mess around on the shield.
Looks like those snake things are its weak spot.
Weird snake thing could rear its head. No, we'll go this way. Ouch. So if you've ever played Nights into Dreams, this is going to be familiar to you. The controls in this are very much Nights into Dreams. You can sort of do loops around like that, it does do more damage to each head. In the Wii version, this final boss is completely different. Ouch. The Wii version, there's no shield. You're basically just flying into Dark Gaia's eyes. This one. Come on. Eat this. Yeah, this fight is under a time limit, so gotta make haste. Ouch. Gotta not run into boulders as well. Chip is low on health. Go this way, Sonic. I'm not getting the best of luck with when these things poke their heads out. I have a feeling I'm gonna die. Well, Chip's gonna die, and then that causes us to have to restart. Ouch. No, poke your head out. I want to attack you. Maybe I'll run into stuff and die before Chip does. No. Hey, there we go, we did it.
Yes, the shield's gone.
Now this would be potentially you'd think there'd be another phase here, but no. There's no extra phase here, it's just quick time events from here on out. And if you've seen or heard me talking about Sonic Unleashed's final boss before, you might know what's coming up. Because I have mentioned it before in conversations. because it is ridiculous. This bit's fine. Just pressing individual buttons. Right. The infamous one's coming up. Gotta mash square 60 times. 60 times in this amount of time. Oh. And that's the last bit of gameplay in Sonic Unleashed. We've done it. We beat the game.
This one's all mine.
Yeah. That quick time event right at the end, the square button 60 times is ridiculous, and I don't know why they did that. Press square to not die. Literally it is press square to not die. Press square 60 times in a few seconds. But that's the final boss beaten. That's the game. Got the ending and credits. So I reckon this will probably go a little bit over 10 o'clock, but hopefully not too far. Can't remember how long the credits and ending take to go through. Because I can't not show the credits. It'd be rude not to. Of course, the loading screens don't make getting through quicker. Last shot of people. I can't remember if I brought it up, but while this game does have humans in it, like Avengers 6, this game does, the way the art style is, like the way that the people are, like cartoony, a lot better than realistic-ish humans in 06. Adventure 2.
Morning, wouldn't you say, Doctor?
This game also started the trend of a
Simply begin your plans anew.
humorous Eggman cutscene at the end. So in this game, it's before the credits rather than after. Colors onwards, they tended to make it after the credits, or at least write it, or like the last thing before the credits. There were a few more cutscenes before the credits here. Yeah, like, I mean, ever since this game, they've not had humans in a Sonic game at all, but if they were to do it again, I'd rather they do it like in this game. Adventure 1's isn't too terrible either because it's like, they're kind of like anime-ish, and also really low poly. But the way they are in Adventure 2 and 06, it's very jarring.
The light reigns over darkness, and the world
I mean, the design of the humans in this game has been like compared to like Pixar in terms of the designs.
I told you, didn't I? There was no way
And, you know,
Sonic would let something
that's
like
like
that happen.
that's like praise.
And right you were.
Criticism.
Still, we cannot live without the night. We all must sleep.
And we got some random
Rest. Darkness
stuff
is a
about,
part of
well,
our
darkness is part of
just
our
the same
world.
as light.
Speech from Professor Pickle
It may be that the
for
darkness
no
has not been
reason
destroyed,
whatsoever.
but merely laid to rest. It grows strong over the eons, rises up.
Don't know if he goes on a rant like this in the Japanese version, but
That is the true balance.
it's what happens in this, in
That balance may
the
be
localization.
the very will of the planet itself.
Save the speech for later. We've got to get things ready for Sonic's coming home party.
His homecoming party. Yeah, whether he'd actually bother to do that, or whether he'd just run off at the end, because he likes doing that. Like, yeah, the humans in Odyssey looked out of place, but yeah, I'm like 99% sure the humans looking out of place was intentional. like it was meant as like a sort of a joke. Well, not a joke, but it was intended to sort of be humorous. Whereas in like 06 and Adventure 2, like you play it straight with the realistic humans.
Sonic, you must live.
Chip?
Yeah, they look ridiculous, but it's yeah, it is like completely on purpose because like it's sort of an intentional sort of juxtaposition. Also, Chip literally like yeets Sonic upwards. That's the same green bubble that we saw him get caught in on the way down, right at the beginning of the game. So bookends and all that, like showing it was Chip who saved him from splatting into the ground completely all along. Yeet, indeed. If I was at home by myself, I'd shout it, but speaking of splatting into the ground, yeah, he does it twice in this game. I don't know whether it was like a sort of running joke at Sonic Team that like Sonic face plants into the ground in like many of his games, but it seems to happen a lot to him. I mean, Sonic face planting aside, like the way the music is in this theme, like, that's just about to come up, it's really nice. Like they do a really good job of doing a sort of bittersweet sort of ending in this game. Because like the planet's saved, but obviously Sonic and Chip, they formed a really sort of tight bond in this game, and obviously they can't see each other again. Yeah. Overall, I do like this game a lot. Has its issues, of course, with the werehog and stuff, and adding with the medals, but I can't be too angry at it when it does annoy me, because I think the overall package is, like, really good. And then we get to listen to the main vocal theme in this possibility. The final boss theme was an orchestral remix of this. I love this song. One of my favourite songs in the Sonic series. I know I'm talking over it, but hey, it's a live stream. I gotta talk over it. If you want to listen to it, go listen to it on YouTube. It's really good. Perhaps in one of our music sessions on Discord, I'll cue it up. I love this song so much. And just like the scene of like Sonic running and stuff. Like, I do really like the way the game ends, like the way the game does the ending. Like, it nails this sort of bittersweet thing, sort of aspect of it. With sort of the way the scenes are composed and the music. And then the credit scene, the credit sequence is cute. It's sort of a photo album of like, essentially of like Sonic's world adventure, interspersed with some cutscene shots. But yeah, what do people think of, like, now that they've been along for the ride, so to speak? Because I know some people here have played the Wii version, but not the HD version. So, yeah, what do people think of the game, having seen a playthrough of it now? The food in this game still looks amazing. I love the way the food looks in this game. Yeah. I mean, obviously the best parts of the game are the day stages. Like, there's no... Yeah, fun if tedious at times is, like, a very apt way of putting it. The day stages are easily the best part of the game. I mean, obviously, if you want to play this, you can. This is actually the 360 version does play on the Xbox One. I think it does play better on the Xbox One than on the 360. I think it does have a more stable frame rate. I think. Don't quote me on that. But if you have a not potato PC, I would highly recommend getting the Unleashed Project mod for Sonic Generations to play the day stages of this game in Generations' sort of gameplay framework and engine. Really good. But I would say the Unleashed itself is still like, I mean, some people sort of lump this in with the Dark Age games, but to me, I'd say I sort of think of Unleashed as sort of them heading out of the Dark Age, like, because a lot of Unleashed sort of design choices and stuff, like a good amount of them do seem to be made sort of with the goal of making something better than Sonic 06. And like going from 06 to this game, like the bump in production values and just like effort and quality is pretty insane, really, considering, I mean, a good amount of us in the chat were, at least some of us were, you know, here when I did my Sonic 06 stream series, and you saw what that game was like as a direct follow-up, like as sort of the next main series Sonic game after 06. This is definitely a lot better in comparison, despite its big glaring flaws. Back when the Boost Formula Sonic game was just a trilogy of 3 games, this was technically my least favourite of the Boost games, because I do like Colors and Generations more, but it's no longer, now that Forces exists. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, it does have some major flaws that you do have to kind of put up with. Like, the Werehog is a major part of the game and plays nothing like a Sonic game. But it's like, the Werehog plays decently enough. Like, I mean, again, like, going to play Sonic Boom, like, the combat in Sonic Boom is so simplistic compared to the Werehog combat, and the Werehog combat isn't exactly deep. Also, we got another song, another credits song, "Dear My Friend," sung from the perspective of Chip. It's a really nice, sort of sweet song. This was another of the sort of Sonic sort of credits themes that's like where they sort of go for like an emotional kind of sort of thing. I guess in a way it started in 06 with Elisa's like main theme. Like Secret Rings did this, Black Knight sort of did it. Colors didn't really do a sort of sad sort of song, like emotional sad song, but it did have a more subdued song as well as the main theme. Generations didn't have a main theme, neither did Lost World, and Forces had its credits theme. So this wasn't the start of a trend, it was just continuing it. Also, I think it's already gone past, but they got the like Tokyo like Philharmonic Orchestra or something, or not Philharmonic, like Tokyo something orchestra, like do the music for, like, to do some of the orchestra themes in this game, and like the orchestra sounds good. I mean, all the Sonic games that have got like a proper big professional Tokyo Philharmonic Orchestra, okay, I did get the name right. Like all the Sonic games that use like a big orchestra, like a big professional orchestra, sound really good. Like the but I imagine, again, budget. It still feels like this is the game, like this is the last Sonic, like the last Sonic game to really have that big of a budget. And I kind of joke in my head that like Sonic Team blew all their money on this game. Because like there's a lot to this game, like they put a lot of development into it because they made the Hedgehog engine for this and all that. But then like pretty much all the Sonic games that follow this up, the main series ones, are a lot shorter and a lot smaller in scope. When Sonic Colors was intentionally made on the Wii to keep the budget down, which is fair enough, and Generations is also a fairly short game. Insanely replayable, but short. and Lost World is again quite a bit shorter, a lot less open in its scope because it's just level to level, doesn't have like all the hub worlds and stuff. And then Forces is again a lot smaller in scope than this. With well, it does have technically 30 levels, but it counts boss fights, and those levels are very short. So it does feel like this is like it feels like the last big budget Sonic game. I honestly have no idea when they're gonna make another Sonic game that feels as high budget as this game. Not that, you know, budget feeling is necessarily a bad thing, because like I said, Generation is a great game, and Mania also, I can't imagine took tons of money to make, but Mania is, you know, my favourite game of the past decade. So, yeah. Still got more credits to go. Don't know how to fill the time. Unrelated to this stream, but people that are in the Discord, are we still doing Scribble tonight? Thought I'll ask here. Sonic with all the chili dog vendors. And of course he would do that. I do like the pictures, like these like an album. And because I know we were talking about it yesterday, like we were saying like we might leave it till today. I don't know if people still want to do it or not. Whether you scribbled on your foot. Probably not going to stay too long, because I won't be on till like maybe 10:30 or so, because I've got to like clean up my stream stuff and all that. So you can always play some rounds before I get there. Because when I stream, I make a mess in my room. There's lots of cables. These aren't the longest credits in this, I don't think, but they are pretty long. Also, you're sorting some stream stuff, so I want to finish that quickly as well. As in, finish Scribble quickly. You don't stream till Saturday, you got plenty of time to sort it out. There we have only a short amount of credits left. I do like this orchestra theme though, it's really good. Oh no, finish this quick before Scribble, right, I see. Fair enough. Like I said, I won't be on till like 10:30 or later, because I'll clean up my stream stuff and all. Sonic Unleashed uses Havoc. Special thanks, Fontworks Japan. I'd love to like hear a live performance of this. There needs to be more like live performance of video game music. Like there needs to be more of that. Where's Sonic Team? And there we have it. Sonic Unleashed. I had fun playing this again. I do like this game a lot more than a lot of people do. It's not my favourite Sonic, like 3D Sonic, but you know, I do like it quite a bit. It was fun playing it. But since we are at the end of the game, let's finish up the stream. Thanks ever so much for watching. For putting up with my weird ramblings and stuff. I'd like to go to one of the Zelda concerts. Yeah, that would be really cool. Well, also, they should do like Mario Galaxy like concerts. Those would be amazing. But as you can see on the right side of the screen, next week I'm doing a Sonic Hacking Contest 2020 showcase. As you might recall, I did a short while ago, I did a showcase of Sonic fan games from the Sonic MX2 Games Expo. And next week, there is the Sonic Hacking Contest 2020, annual hacking contest for Sonic ROM hacks and mods. And yeah, I want to show off some ROM hacks and mods. And because ROM hacks and mods and stuff are kind of what got me into the Sonic community and stuff. So that part of the fan base, you know, I hold this sort of have a special place in my heart for that side of the fan base. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't really know many of the hacks that are going to be showing up at the contest, so it's going to be an interesting time, I think. Mostly going to be Mega Drive ROM hacks and some Mania mods, because I don't think my laptop will stream Generations or Forces mods very well, but if there's any like Adventure 2 mods or even Heroes mods, I might try them out as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you here same time next week, and yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.